Hello everybody and welcome. This here's Book Cover, your humble host. And today I'm going to be trying to explain why Flurry Heart being an alicorn when born is not really too far-fetched. Now, I have a theory. My theory plays a little bit into the reasoning behind why I think this. I believe that alicorns came before all the other ponies. Simple as that. As with like genes of ours, there are dormant genes. That's why humans grow tails and stuff like that. When they're born, they sometimes are born with tails and things. So, because we came from monkeys, if you believe evolution. If you believe biblical things, then you might think I'm a heretic or whatever. I don't care. Anyways, so using biology notions and logic, we know from the show that an earth pony can birth a unicorn and a pegasus at the same time. Now, I'm going to go again with a bit of biology and things. Take us, for instance, because, all myths are based off of known reality. Sorry, still a little sick. I'm better, but still, I got a little bit of a cough. Biology and how we grow in the womb and things show that we actually grow the same as a chicken, an elephant, a monkey, anything. When it develops, we all develop the same look. We all look the exact same. So knowing that, it is not too far-fetched, or at least not for me, to believe that an equestrian might work kind of similar. Which is why unicorns, Pegasus, earth ponies could actually be turned into alicorns, because the alicorn part, or whatever part they're missing, is a dormant gene. Now, how does this play with Flurry Heart? And what does the cakes have to do? The cake twins have to do with it. Well, I believe when developing this is going to get very scientific, so I'm sorry if it's too over your head. I'll try to simplify it towards the end. The developmental process in the womb is they start out as alicorns. All babies start out as alicorns, because as we know now, I jump around a little bit with my theories. As we know, all ponies have magic. Earth ponies' magic tend to go to their hooves. Pegasus go to their wings, unicorns to their horn. So, it is not too far-fetched that all magic is the same. It is. It's used differently, but it's the same magic. Except, dark magic, but that's a story and theory for another day. But the thing is, they have all this magic inside of them. But their magic is known to do just one thing. So as they develop, they lose what the mother's magic doesn't cover. Like wings and horn, or just wings, or just horn, or what have you. Which would explain why there's places like Fluttershy here, who prefer to be towards the ground more. They don't like being in the air. Now how would I explain the cake twins would be simple as, because I believe that the mother's body is basically protecting the baby with magic. It is. They're protecting the baby with magic. And the magic they use is the magic they're used to using, which is, for Earth ponies, earth magic, and so on and so forth. So when you're... But Mrs. Cake had twins. She didn't just have one kid, she had twins. So her body amplified the magic it normally uses to encompass more. So instead of just 2 Earth ponies being born, we got a unicorn and a Pegasus. Now, if the same amount of magic was used for one pony, I believe we would have had an alicorn. See where it all just comes together. It comes together. I swear it does. My theories usually come together. Usually it's more towards the end, but still, my theories all come together. Now, what does this have to do with Flurry Heart? Well, her mother is not a unicorn, a Pegasus, or an Earth pony. 1 second. Alright. She is an alicorn, which means her body is used to dealing with massive amounts of magic energy. Which means she's basically, the magic she uses to protect the baby is strong. So, instead of having to choose between a horn, a wings, or hooves, the baby's body is like, my mother's magic can support me. So I'm just going to be, I'm not going to change. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be earth, wing, unicorn, all that jazz. Just blah. Which to me is a great thing. Because I think it kind of was a precursor with the Cake Twins, that an alicorn is possible to be born. Because as I said, the Cake Twins are born from Earth pony parents. And that little shifty thing, that Mr. Cake tried to say didn't really say anything. Especially since he said uncle, which means it had no at all effect on what the baby would be. Blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, knowing all this information about cakes and biology and everything, it is, in my opinion, easy to determine that not only were alicorns before all the other pony races and then evolved into the other pony races as per what was needed, because you're not going to have extra magic for wings and horns when you could use more magic for your hooves, or you're not going to have more magic towards your hooves and horn if you needed more for your wings to fly around all the clouds and stuff. You know, that type of evolution. So, I believe that the alicorn gene is actually basically sleeping gene. Is a sleeping gene, a gene that isn't active all the time, but can be activated. So, now, time to simplify it. Simplify all the crap I just said in case people don't understand. Basically, from what we learned from the cakes, that with enough magic, a unicorn and Pegasus can be born from an Earth pony, showing us that all 3 races have the same magic. Otherwise, Mrs. Cake would have exploded. In my opinion, she would have just poof. Also, knowing this information, we can see that since Flurry Heart's mother's magic is strong enough, she didn't have to choose what race of pony she would be. So she just stayed all of them. I believe what the sisters had said was correct. A birth of an alicorn has never been seen in Equestria, because once alicorns reach alicornhood, they don't really do that usually. So, this very simple thing, basically explaining why flurry heart is perfectly fine being a naturally born alicorn. They used to be more common, but evolution has taken them away. So, that's my theory, that's my idea. Y'all have a wonderful day, and as always, please, I beg of you, don't forget to smile.